Alright, folks, ever seen a snake that pretends to be a spider? No, seriously, that's just one of the mind-blowing creatures we're about to explore. We're diving headfirst into the top 9 weirdest and rarest snakes on Earth. The ones that'll make you question reality itself. Smash that subscribe button now because this is going to be wild. And hey, if snakes already make you squirm, prepare for a whole new level of nope. 1. Spiny bush viper. First up, the spiny bush viper, Athras hispida. This thing looks like it crawled straight out of a Dungeons and Dragons game. Found deep in the rainforests of Central Africa, it's basically a living, breathing pine cone of doom. Covered in these insane, keeled scales that look like sharp spines. Add in those huge, soulless eyes, and you've got something straight out of a horror movie. And don't let the size fool you. These vipers pack a venomous punch. A bite can lead to agonizing pain, swelling that looks like something from a cartoon, blood clots, and in rare cases, it's lights out. Luckily, they live in the middle of nowhere. But seriously, imagine stumbling across this on a camping trip. Nightmare fuel. Anyone else need a drink after seeing that? 2. Horn viper. Next, we're jetting over to North Africa and the Middle East to meet the horn viper. These guys are instantly recognizable thanks to the horn-like scales sticking up over their eyes. Not all of them have M, and scientists are still scratching their heads about what they're even for. Maybe they're for looking extra intimidating? Maybe they're for picking up HBO signals? Who knows? They're pretty small, usually under 20 inches long, but they're rocking the desert snake version of a killer accessory. What do you guys think? Are these horns fashionable or just plain scary? Let me know in the comments. 3. Spider-tailed horn viper. Okay, deep breaths, everyone. Get ready for the spider-tailed horn viper, Pseudocerastes eurarachnoides. This venomous pit viper is native to the deserts and arid hills of western Iran. You read that right. Iran. It was first discovered in 1968, but scientists didn't get their hands on a live one until 2006. Talk about elusive. Like other horn vipers, it's got those cool horn-like scales over its eyes. But here's where it gets insane. Check this out. Its tail has modified scales that look just like a spider. 8 legs, the whole shebang. It's usually only about 20 inches long and about a pound. Originally, scientists thought this was some kind of deformity or parasite. Nope. This is a full-on, deliberate, evolution-approved spider snake. The spider-like tail is used as a lure. The viper hides in the sand or rocks, wiggles its tail like a spider doing the tango, and waits for unsuspecting prey. It even mimics a real spider's movements. Birds and lizards that hunt spiders see this thing and think they're about to score a tasty snack. And then BM, venom injection time. And wait for it. Some people keep these as pets. I'm sorry, but I'd rather wrestle a bear. Do you think you could handle a spider-tail viper? Tell me down below, because I definitely couldn't. 4. Leaf-nosed snake. Time for something a little less terrifying. I'm not promising anything, though. Meet the leaf-nosed snake. They were first described by some French dude named René Lesson. These incredible snakes have a nose that looks just like a leaf. It can even bend it. These are the most important traits of these snakes. They're native to Madagascar. Scientists don't know what the purpose of this strange nose is. Males are reddish-brown with light yellow bellies, while females are gray. It's almost like they're wearing a disguise. They're about 4 feet long and thin, almost purely made of muscle. These snakes are sadly endangered. I really hope they don't go extinct. 5. Blind snake. Don't be fooled. That's not an earthworm. These scaly, black worms are actually snakes. They're called blind snakes. You can find them all over the world. There is a common misconception that this snake is dangerous and venomous. But fear not, folks. They have no fangs and are entirely harmless. Blind snakes only get up to 8 inches long. I didn't even know snakes could get that small. It is crazy that these snakes are just made of girls and have a fully functional asexual process. Does anyone else think it is crazy how these snakes taste the air? I can't even imagine what that's like. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. 6. Tiger keelback. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the news recently about dangerous animals, but now I have a snake to add to the list. Let me introduce you to the tiger keelback. Tiger keelback snakes live in Japan and mostly use poison for defense. This is the only way they defend themselves. How weird is that? What's cool is that these snakes don't produce the poison themselves. These snakes steal poison from their prey. Their main prey are toads. These toads can produce bufadienolides, which causes shortness of breath. The snake is immune to these toxins, and instead of digesting the toxins, uses them for itself. That is crazy cool. The mother snakes can even pass the poison onto the baby snakes. Almost like a cool family secret. 7. Tentacled snake. The tentacled snake is something out of sci-fi movie. This aquatic snake, native to Southeast Asia, is the only species with 2 unique tentacles on its snout. Seriously, I bet you haven't heard of that before. I bet you anything. The tentacled snake uses these to hunt. They are about 20 to 35 inches long, which is very short for a snake. They can be found in Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. They live in murky waters. Tentacled snakes can even stay underwater for 30 minutes. They can use their tails to stay in place and grab fish with their mouths. These guys are so weird. 8. African egg-eating snake. Have you guys ever heard of picky eaters? Well, let me introduce to you the African egg-eating snake. This snake only eats one thing: eggs. Eggs are the only thing this snake consumes. These snakes have no venom. They are the vegetarians of the snake world. These snakes try to seem more dangerous by wriggling. They live all throughout Africa and have an average length of 2.6 feet. They're called egg eaters because they specialize in eating eggs, consuming only bird eggs. They hunt for eggs on the ground and in trees, mostly at night. I wonder if these snakes would like omelets. 9. Green vine snake. Green vine snakes, also known as green whip snakes, belong to the colubrity family of snakes. They thrive in southern Thailand and southern Myanmar, followed by Malaysia and Singapore, Sumatra, and Java, Indonesia. Whip snakes are slightly poisonous but docile. They live in primary and mature secondary forests, often on vegetation near forest streams. The color of these snakes is usually bright green, but can also be brown. This species differs from eastern whip snakes in having larger eyes, a slimmer body, and no thin yellow lines running along each side. So there you have it, folks. Every snake in nature has its own unique characteristics. Generally, the more colorful a snake is, the more dangerous it's likely to be. So, when you're out in the wild, be careful around snakes to avoid any accidents. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to continue following us on other amazing discovery journeys. I hope you will share and support the channel so that we can bring more attractive content. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.